Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Reviews back with another video, and today we're talking about the second beta of the new iOS 26.5. Now, 2 weeks after the release of the first beta, Apple has released the second beta to iOS 26.5, which looks like it won't be such a big update. Most of it will be under the hood fixes and improvements, even though even that is not actually going really good with this update. We have some things to talk about for the latest beta, and it's actually not that good at all. Now, before we get into all that and talk about this update, what's new and what you need to know and what to expect in the next weeks, I just want to ask you guys for a really quick favor. Most of you guys that watch my videos are currently not subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the videos and you want to see more of them, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. It really will help the channel a lot. Now, first of all, let's talk about the size of the update, and as you can see right here, it is still really crazy. I don't know why, but with every beta since the initial betas of iOS 26, we had these huge sizes. The number right here you can see over 13 gigabytes for a second beta. Even though I think it's not that big, because when it downloads, it does actually download really fast, and based on my internet connection that I have here, I don't think it should download 13.5 gigabytes that fast. I think actually the update it's much smaller, but I don't know why it's displaying these huge numbers. Now, this is the new build number for iOS 26.5 beta 2, so it's 23F5054H, ending with an H, of course, indicating that we have a few more betas to go until the RC and then the final release of the new iOS 26.5 to the public. Now, as I said, this beta is actually not what you'd expect. Apple hasn't actually made a lot of changes with this beta. The first beta brought a few new features. Most of them actually are features that are dedicated for EU only. Now, as far as changes go for this update, what you will see here once you install this update is this splash screen on the Maps app. So right here it tells you about the new ads that Apple is adding to the Maps app. It will give you an explanation right here that Maps may show you local ads based on your approximate location. That's basically the only thing new with this update, besides a fix that they have done to the suggestions that you get on the Spotlight search. When you actually double tap to type to Siri, it will show you these suggestions right here. They have actually not been working with the first beta. Now they have been fixed with the second beta. Now, as you probably know, with the first beta, we got the new suggestions for the Maps app. Apple is also still testing end-to-end encryption for RCS and the proximity features that are only on EU, and there's nothing else new. But with this beta, we're actually going backwards, as there's quite a huge bug that a lot of users are reporting, and that's actually iOS just dropping frames when you're unlocking your device, and that's really annoying. So if you're on the first beta of iOS 26.5, I wouldn't actually suggest that you update to iOS 26.5 beta 2, because for a week you will have that bug, which I can show you right here on the screen recording. It's actually really annoying how it drops frames once you're going into the home screen from your lock screen. That's actually really bad, and for an update that doesn't have new features, that is actually supposed to just fix bugs and improve the performance, is actually a really bad look. Now, when talking about performance, we also had a drop here on the score with Geekbench 6, even though it's just the first few hours of installing this update on the device, so it will probably improve in the next few days. But you can see right here the score is at 3,763 on the single core score, while it's at 9,827 on the multi-core score. If you remember, with the first beta, the multi-core score actually was above 10,000, so it has actually even dropped on the Geekbench score. But let's hope and let's wait if iOS 26.5 beta 3 will actually be any better. And now let's go ahead and talk about battery here. Now, in this case, we can just talk about the battery life on the first beta because we just have a few hours here with the second beta, and we'll have to wait a few more days to see how it will perform. So you can see right here we have the battery usage for iOS 26.5 beta 1. And as you can see, we have with 105% battery usage, almost 10 hours right here, 4 hours 39 minutes, 47% battery usage, 79% battery usage, 5 hours 51 minutes, and then right here 15 hour, almost actually 16 hours with 111% battery usage, and then right here 75% battery usage at 5 hours 48 minutes. Now it's actually not that good. Comparing this to iOS 26.4, it is actually not good at all. It has actually dropped in performance and battery life as well. I don't know why Apple is doing this, but I would understand this if it would happen with a beta that does offer a ton of new features and big changes. But for a beta that is focused on just fixing things, it is actually not looking that good. And like for the first time, I've seen like a beta just going down in performance and battery each time, of course, from 26.4 moving to beta 1 and this moving to beta 2, it's actually just going down. So that's actually not that good at all. Hopefully the third beta will improve and fix all these problems. When can we expect that? Most likely April 20th will be the day that Apple releases the third beta of iOS 26.5. Now, in my opinion, from now on, we're moving to a weekly schedule. So most likely the 27th will be the fourth beta, and I expect that to actually be the last beta of iOS 26.5 before we move on to the RC on the 4th of May, and then the final release of iOS 26.5 in the 11th of May. This is the timeline that I'm expecting for these betas and the final release to happen. So should you update or not? Well, it's very simple. As you can see from this video, if you're on iOS 26.4, stay there. Don't update to the betas of iOS 26.5. If you're already on iOS 26.5 beta 1, don't update to beta 2. And if you're on beta 2, you will have to wait for another week and hopefully have these problems fixed with your device. So that's basically it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys on the next one.